A crowd at Hair Galleria Beauty Supply's grand opening got out of control this morning, erupting into chaos after pepper spray was sprayed into the crowd. Medics treated one woman at the scene. The Harris County Sheriff's Office called off the entire event, and fire marshals left violations for the owner. But as KPRC2's Joy Addison reports, police say they are not sure who sprayed that pepper spray.
Well, what we saw this morning was a grand opening crowd that just got out of control after people camped out in this parking lot overnight. But the latest update from fire marshals is that Hair Galleria Beauty Supply will be closed for at least the next 8 weeks until they secure the proper permits.
They had tents, they had their chairs, they had blankets, they were sleeping in the car.
Wright has about 2.3 million followers on Instagram and has famously styled Houston native Meg Thee Stallion and award-winning R&B artist SZA. About 14 hours ago, he advertised $300 to $400 wigs, $4,000 in cash, and other items being given away to the first shoppers that could make it to the store.
Tomorrow, the grand opening. The ribbon cutting is at 8 a.m. Come on, follow me. Y'all already see all the wigs, but stay tuned. Y'all see all these gifts? We got 400 bundles we giving away. It ain't ending. When I say 400 bundles, everybody get a bundle. You get a bundle. All these gifts, I'm giving them away to all my friends. So y'all better be here at 8 a.m. I'm not playing. Keep following me. Come on. Y'all see it. Bag up.
We've got millions of free childcare holidays available, with 22 kilograms of fabric included.
I'm gonna get some more.
2 holidays. Package.
Horse hair belong on the horse's don't belong on your head.
So I came across this video or a number of videos talking about what happened this past weekend in Houston, Texas, where this guy named Jonathan, I guess he has a beauty salon with weaves and bundles and all kind of stuff, and he was opening up his salon, and people camped out at 5 o'clock in the morning to get some fake hair, some horse hair. Now these same people wouldn't get up before 8 o'clock to go to church on a Sunday morning. These same people probably struggle to get up to go to work during the week. They complain about going to work, but yet they'll camp out in front of a beauty store just to get some fake hair. What does that say, number one, about the people that attended? But overall, what does that say about this materialistic, this hyper materialism, this fakeness that we've seen in America, and especially, unfortunately, in the Black community and amongst Black women? Why are people so excited to get fake hair? Why are people so excited to get fake eyelashes? Why are people so excited to get BBLs? And this is happening in the body of Christ. Why are Christian women so excited to get BBLs and eyelashes and fake hair and all those things? Don't you know the Bible talks about it's the inner beauty? I mean, Peter talks about this in 1 Peter chapter 3, starting at verse 1. Wives, likewise, be submissive to your own husbands, that even if some do not obey the word, they, without a word, may be warned by the conduct of their wives. When they observe your chaste conduct, accompanied by fear, reverence. He's saying the wives' chaste conduct is accompanied by reverence for their husband. Do not let your adornment be merely outward, arranging the hair, wearing gold, and putting on fine apparel. Rather, let it be the hidden person of the heart, with the incorruptible beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is very precious in the sight of God. Now you tell me how many of those women at that beauty store have inner beauty? How many of those women have a gentle and quiet spirit? I'm just being real with you. How many women that walk around wearing this fake eyelashes and fake hair and BBLs and all this stuff are worthy of being a wife? I'm just keeping it real. Let me know in the comments. How many are worthy of that? And that's the problem, because a lot of these people want to be married. They want to have husbands, but they're not demonstrating the necessary behavior to garner or to attract a biblical man. Now, you can attract a man that doesn't care about you, a man that's going to leave you, but not a biblical man, not a really biblically masculine man. But these women went and acted a fool at this beauty store trying to get some fake hair. Well, I saw that this black pastor who's running for mayor in New York City had something to say about this fake hair and what he will do about it if he became the mayor of New York City. Before I get to that video, if you want to incorporate gold or silver or other precious metals into your retirement portfolio, go to thebiblicalconservative.com/gold or click on the link in the description.
They had tents, they had their chairs, they had blankets. They were sleeping in the car.
Wright has about 2.3 million followers on Instagram and has famously styled Houston native Meg Thee Stallion and award-winning R&B artist SZA. About 14 hours ago, he advertised $300 to $400 wigs, $4,000 in cash, and other items being given away to the first shoppers that could make it to the store. These posts drew the initial crowd. Social media videos show hundreds of people inside of the store and over 500 people camping overnight in the store's parking lot, waiting for the grand opening the next day and the promise of more free items. After the crowd got out of control, police were called for a disturbance and for calls for heat exhaustion. Everyone that needed help was treated on the scene and it was cleared. The fire marshal then arrived and said the owner did not have the proper occupancy permits and closed the place down.
I feel like if they had like the proper structure, like, form the lines, like the barricade and stuff, then it would have went smoother.
Once the doors were closed, someone used this as an opportunity or for whatever reason felt they needed to disperse the crowd. Those that were affected were treated by EMS. We had several medical issues came up along with the disbursement of the potential chemical agent as well as heat exhaustion.
It was babies out here dying from pepper spray.
A stop work order and 2 violations for occupancy were left on the door by fire marshal.
Horsehair belong on the horses. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head. I would enact legislation that you can't have braids if you work in a hospital. You're standing there trying to give the patient an IV and your hair is dropping in their mouth. They can't breathe, their eyes are open, they're chewing on your hair. Don't know what happened to them. You can't have braids and false hair, horsehair in the hospital. Horsehair don't belong in the hospital. Horsehair don't belong in the restaurants. Horsehair don't belong in the schools. Horsehair don't belong in the horsehair belong on the horses. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head.
It's time to be real. People are tired of the fake. They're tired of the artificial. And unfortunately, in our community, we are stuck on the fake, stuck on the artificial. And that's why our community remains in the state that it is in. Because we place priority and value on things that really don't matter. That horsehair would be unusable after a few times. That horsehair is not going to be permanent. Instead of focusing on those things that will be eternal, like your relationship with Christ, your family, building a community, building a future with somebody, these people are out here causing chaos over horsehair. Think about that. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. What do you think about what that pastor said about banning braids in New York City? We're not victims. We are empowered for greatness.